Chapter 711, The War Against the Machines. It starts in the skate park. Stacy, Lincoln, and Ronnie Ann were having an awesome and fun time. Stacy did a grind on a rail. Stacy, yet. Lincoln did a 360 spin above the half pipe. Lincoln, righteous dude. Ronnie Ann did an awesome spin on the pipe. Ronnie Ann, awesome tubage. They landed. Stacy, who? That was gnarly dudes. Lincoln, you said it, Stacy. Ronnie Ann, that was awesome. Stacy, I sure worked up a sweat and an appetite. Let's get some grub. Lincoln, you know it, Stacy. They went to a local burger stand and had awesome burgers. Stacy, boy, you two sure have awesome moves, guys. Ronnie Ann, we sure do. I learned how to skateboard ever since I was 7. Stacy, that is sweet RA. Ronnie Ann, I agree. They ate their burgers. Just then an explosion rocked the area and they saw a couple of bank robbers running from a museum. Lincoln, looks like we got a museum robbery in progress. Ronnie Ann, let's get them. Stacy, shark attack. Stacy turned into Shred Girl and they went at the robbers. Robber 1, let's go, man. Robber 2, I'm moving as fast as I can. Lincoln, drop those artifacts, you clods. Lincoln punched a robber in the face and kicked him in the stomach. The second robber pulled out his gun and Shred Girl ate it and spit it out. Ronnie Ann fired a blast of fireworks at the second robber and burned him. But then a figure moving at incredible speed bashed the robbers all over the place and lashed them with a whip of poison ivy. It knocked them out. The figure was revealed to be a gene slammer that was half human and half cheetah. She tied up the robbers with ivy. Speed growth. My name's Speed Growth. But I used to be Nicole Potter. Lincoln, a gene slammer but with land animals this time. It's a pleasure. I'm Lincoln Loud. Ronnie Ann, I'm Ronnie Ann Santiago. Shred Girl reverted back to Stacy. Stacy, Nicole? Is that really you? Speed growth, Stacy? But you have the ability to change back. Stacy, I now have the ability to change into my gene slammer form at will thanks to JD. Lincoln, how did this happen to you, Nicole? Speed growth, I was walking out the door from school. Flashback. Speed growth, narrating. I was walking out the door from school and suddenly I was hit by what I thought was a mosquito. I thought it was nothing. But then as I got home I felt an awful pain unlike anything I've ever felt before. Mrs. Potter, Nicole, are you okay? Nicole, holding her stomach in pain, don't worry, Mom. Everything's fine. Speed growth, but I wasn't fine. I was transforming right in front of my mom's eyes. I was gene slammed. Flashback ends. Speed growth, my mom knew that this was the work of Dr. Paradigm. Stacy, I know this isn't the work of the Dr. Paradigm that did this to me and my family and friends. He specialized in the DNA of marine creatures. Speed growth, no. This was Dr. Paradigm's brother. Dr. Roland Paradigm. He specializes in land animals. Stacy, that is really unusual. I didn't know that Dr. Paradigm had a brother. Lincoln, neither did any of us. So Dr. Luther Paradigm specialized in gene slamming with marine creatures and Dr. Roland Paradigm specializes in gene slamming with land creatures. Stacy, and I have a very strong feeling that there's another relative of Dr. Paradigm that specializes in gene slamming with air creatures. Ronnie Ann, that is a very strong possibility. The scientists that gene slam with the 3 great powers of the animal kingdom, land, air, and sea. Lincoln, and a cheetah is the fastest animal on land. Speed growth, that's right. And I also have plant DNA in me. Stacy, that's unusual for a relative of Dr. Paradigm to use plant DNA. Nicole, were you also looking for us to help you out? Speed growth, I sure was. My mom said to find Team Loud Phoenix Storm to help me. Stacy, I'm glad you found us. I'm also a member of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Lincoln, same here. Ronnie Ann, me too. Speed growth, wow. I'm glad I found you guys. Stacy, let's head back to the estate and get JD to help you. Speed growth, okay. They went back to the estate. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Back at the estate we were having a small party. Raiden, friends, I propose a toast. To the inevitable defeat of Shao Kahn. Jax, and to never dealing with Shang Tsung ever again. Johnny Cage, unless of course, Tsung created a heartless version of himself and sent it to somewhere else on Earth before his death. Nico, will be ready for said heartless if that's the case. Me, here. John, that was an intense battle though. Zoe, it sure was John. I can't believe that Shang Tsung was that evil. Hercules, me neither sis. Rachel SD, I agree with you Hercules. He was a monster. Me, he was worse than that Ratch. He made even the devil himself look like a joke. Rachel SD, I believe it. Stacy, Lincoln, and Ronnie Ann came in and Speed Growth was with them. Me, hey guys. How was the skate park? Ronnie Ann, it was awesome. Lincoln, we also stopped a robbery at the museum. Me, cool. Good job guys. Ronnie Ann, thanks JD. But we also have another Gene Slammer. We saw Speed Growth and we were shocked. Stacy told us everything. Me, I had no idea Dr. Paradigm had a brother. Nico, me neither. This is definitely bad. Me, yet. But Nicole, will gladly help you out. I can give you the ability to become your Gene Slammer form at will. Speed Growth, awesome. But you can call me Nikki. It's easier. Me, okay Nikki it is. But this is gonna hurt when you revert back. Nikki, I'm ready. Me, okay. Boys cover your eyes. We did so and I snapped my fingers and she reverted back. But she was topless. Nikki, covers her topless chest oh, that's right. My shirt was destroyed during my transformation. Maria, I'll get you some clothes Nikki. Nikki, thanks Maria. Maria took her up to Lenny's room and Lenny and Maria gave her a green summer shirt that had leaves and the jungle all over it. Nikki, wow. I love this shirt. It's awesome. Maria, thanks Nikki. Lenny, leaves and the jungle is totes trending for you. Nikki, awesome. Back in the living room we were talking. But then 6 lights of red, blue, yellow, black, pink, and green appeared and in came the legendary Power Rangers. Me, gasp. Oh wow. The Power Rangers. Lainey, awesome. Tommy, it's awesome to meet you all Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, you too Tommy. It's an honor to have the legendary Power Rangers here. Kimberly, same to meet you all. Adam, yet. Billy, we heard so much about all your adventures. Zach, it's awesome how you all stopped so much evil. Me, we don't like to brag but yet. Tommy, we also got word that you used our Zords and weapons to help out in your adventures. Me, we sure did. It's awesome. I used the Thunder Megazord to destroy a plant demon named Gigi. Lainey, and I used the Wild Force Predator to help out. Aisha, that's awesome. Zach, you watch a lot of our shows don't you? Me, we sure do. I've known the Power Rangers ever since I was a little boy. Lainey, I watch Power Rangers a lot myself. Then the alarm went off. Me, uh-oh. We went to the computer and we saw that there was a temporal disturbance. Me, a temporal disturbance? We've never had one of those before. Billy, what year is it heading to? Me, let's see. I scanned for where it was and I saw that it was right at the estate. Me, it's here at the estate. Electrical bolts flickered all over the place and we shielded ourselves. Me, brace yourselves. Then a blue ball of electrical energy appeared and it vanished, and in a crater of red-hot heat was a man that was naked. Me? Wow. But my computer eyes turned on and they saw that he was a robot. He was far more advanced than anything I've ever seen. Me? He's a robot. Far more advanced than anything we've ever encountered. The robot got up and he saw us and scanned us. Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger accent, JD. Knudsen of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me? That's right. I snapped my fingers and gave him black clothes that fit him. Me? Your design is far more advanced than anything we are familiar with. Who created you? Terminator, I was originally built by Skynet. But I was reprogrammed by the human resistance. Me? Skynet? The supercomputer artificial intelligence that was built to protect us, but turned against us and destroyed much of the human race in a nuclear holocaust? Terminator, that is correct. Lori, so the Terminator movies are real? Me, they sure are. Lincoln, what is Skynet? Me, it's a supercomputer that is also a sentient artificial intelligence system that was primarily supposed to protect us from all threats. But it saw all humans as a threat. Skynet was originally built by Cyberdyne Systems Corporation for Strategic Air Command, North American Air Defense. The SAC NORAD base is located in Cheyenne Mountain, Colorado, the world's most heavily armored and defended mountain. Hollowed out, reinforced and armored, Cheyenne Mountain is capable of withstanding a direct hit from a nuclear missile. This made it the perfect installation at which to build Skynet's mainframe. At some point during the war, after Skynet had launched its missiles, Skynet had the mountain around it destroyed, leaving a cold, gleaming structure as a display of the supremacy of the machines. Heavily armored and fortified, Skynet's central core installation at Cheyenne Mountain was guarded around the clock by squads of Series 800 Terminators with patrols of aerial hunter-killers and hunter-killer tanks, and was defended from large-scale rebel assaults by massive phased plasma cannons. Skynet's central core was located deep underground within Skynet's main complex. From intercepted surveillance of video data feed, the Resistance was able to hypothesize that this central core was a form of cold fusion reactor, needed to supply Skynet with its tremendous energy requirements. This central core is the key to Skynet's ability to operate. Skynet would be rendered virtually disabled without it. It has therefore become the main target for the most skilled Resistance strike teams. The central core is protected by the T-10000000, and thus there have, as of yet, been no successful strikes against it. In the alternate timeline of Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, Judgment Day takes place in 2004 instead of 1997. By that time, a combination of more advanced computer technology and other differences that led to Skynet's creation result in it being developed as a distributed network. Skynet now existed on the internet, without one central data core or primary set of servers. Originally, Skynet may have been limited to multiple CRS development servers, but after spreading itself like a virus through the internet, its program was spread out across every major computer server or network, in office buildings, dorm rooms, everywhere. This made it physically impossible for a single surgical strike to destroy it on Judgment Day. Skynet is the biggest mistake we've ever created, and if it's built then all of humanity will be destroyed by nuclear missiles. Skynet calls that terrible day Judgment Day. After the day when Jesus returns to Earth and condemns the wicked. Linka, that is terrible. It is. When is Judgment Day supposed to happen? Terminator, 6 months from now. I came from another version of this world from the year 2029. It's located 15,000 light years away from this Earth. Linka, there's another version of Earth? Laney, but one that's been turned into a post-apocalyptic nightmare. That's 10 years from now. A world destroyed by a nuclear holocaust and a war with robots created by an evil supercomputer. John Connor must have sent you to have us help him and the human resistance destroy Skynet. Terminator, you are correct. He called the right people. William, it's like fighting XANA all over again. Me, it sure does feel that way. Nico, from what I remember, Skynet is being built at Cheyenne Mountain in Colorado. Me, that's not far from where I used to live. If your programming allows it, we'll need you to tell everyone at Cheyenne Mountain when we go there to stop Skynet from being activated. Terminator, I understand. Me, but we better get over there. Lisa, deploy the USS. Valor. Lisa, affirmative. Adam, you wanna say it, Tommy? Tommy, it would be my pleasure. It's morphing time. Morphs into Green Ranger. We were off in the USS. Valor. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. The USS. Valor was flying in space. Me, Captain's Log. Stardate 2583.4. The USS. Valor is en route to another planet Earth that was decimated by a nuclear holocaust that annihilated 75% of the human race and is now at war with an evil supercomputer named Skynet. Our mission is to destroy Skynet and rid this ruined Earth of it and its machines. Lincoln, this is gonna be a dangerous battle. Lola, it sure is. But we have to make sure that we stop Skynet and the machines. Nico, Miranda, which member of the Legion of Doom taught you about robotics? Miranda, Jack Spicer did. He taught me everything about robotics before the Xylan showdown that caused his disappearance. Me, that's very useful knowledge, Miranda. Irma, I think so too. Lisa, we have arrived at our destination. Me, on screen. We arrived at the planet Earth the Terminator came from, and what we saw was absolutely horrific. We saw that the landscape was burned all over and there were blast craters in where all of the major cities of the world once stood, and most of the landscape was destroyed and altered. Explosions were erupting out all over the place, indicating that there is a major war going on. Me, oh man. Lincoln, this is horrible. Me, let's head down to the surface. Nathaniel, you have the con. Nathaniel, you got it, Grandpa. We went down to the planet, and when we landed we saw that the planet was completely decimated. It was an absolutely horrifying sight. All the major cities all over the world were completely destroyed. All the buildings were destroyed and there were skulls and skeletal remains all over the area. Lori, what happened here? Me, nuclear holocaust. My scans show that on August 29, 1997 over 3 billion lives were completely destroyed by nukes. Lana, this is awful. Lynn, I can't believe that this happened. Luan, but why didn't it happen on our planet Earth? Me, from what I can tell, it didn't happen because it was delayed somehow. Terminator, that's right. It was because Cyberdyne Industries was destroyed before that day could come. Me, it was delayed until 2019. Sub-Zero, these Terminators remind me of the Lin Ki's Cyber Initiative. Superman, what's the Cyber Initiative? Sub-Zero, the Lin Ki's plan to turn its members into cyborgs. Cyborg Lincoln, not like me, I'll bet. Sub-Zero, no, it was much worse than that. Me, I believe it. Let's head for Cheyenne Mountain, Colorado. We did so. We arrived at Cheyenne Mountain in Colorado and we saw that Skynet was a pyramid-shaped building. We were hiding behind the rocks and we saw the scene in front of us. The pyramid-shaped building was the central hub of Skynet. But surrounding the outside perimeter and around the building were millions upon millions of machines of many kinds. With us was John Connor and many soldiers of the human resistance. Me, wow. So that's the central hub of Skynet. And if we completely destroy it, it will destroy all the machines. Nico, I have a feeling you're right, JD. Carol, boy, there's so many robots. We'll never get through unseen. Vince, but how are we gonna get in? We're severely outnumbered. Me, we'll need to use the power of the Megazords, King Ghidorah, Dinozords, Thunderzords, and the Wild Zords to provide a distraction for us to slip inside. Carol, that's a good idea, JD. Vince, brilliant thinking, partner. Me, Thanks, partner. Tommy, I have a feeling it just might work. Me, it will. This war ends now. Let's go. John C. Charge. We rushed in. Terminator 1. Biological life forms detected. Surrender or be destroyed. Me, that's a question you should ask yourselves. We fired energy blasts and blew some of the robots to scrap metal and they exploded. The robots fired laser blasters and I deflected them with my lightsaber and we all did the same and blew some of them to dust. G1 Thundercracker, hasta la vista, dirtbags. Me, time for some heavy firepower. We need Dinozord power now. The red Tyrannosaurus Zord, the black Mastodon Zord, the blue Triceratops Zord, the yellow saber-toothed Tiger Zord and the pink Pterodactyl Zord arrived. Me, time for them to combine. Dragon Zord, I summon you. I blew the Green Ranger flute and out came the Dragon Zord. The Zords turned into the Megazord. Me, now for the heaviest power. I call on Titanus and the power of the Ultrazord. A Brachiosaurus Zord arrived and the Dragon Zord merged with the Megazord and the Mega Dragon Zord merged with the Ultrazord and a powerful explosion went off in the background. Crab boho I am. Go go Power Rangers. Me, let's do this. Tommy, you got it JD. Rangers, we call upon the power of the Thunder Ultrazord. The Red Dragon, Pink Firebird, Yellow Griffin, Blue Unicorn, Black Lion, and White Tiger Zords arrived and so did Tor the Shuttlezord and they combined into the Thunder Ultrazord. Laney, time for some action. Laney pulled out the Falcon Summoner and in it were the crystals of the falcon, the giraffe, the deer, the rhinoceros, and the armadillo. Laney, Wild Zords descend. The falcon, the giraffe, the deer, the rhinoceros, and the armadillo Zords arrived. Laney, Wild Zords, combine. The Zords turned into the ISIS Megazord. Carol, time for some kaiju power. Carol held her hand up and a massive fiery explosion erupted out of the ground and went high into the sky and started to take form. When it was done it took the form of King Ghidorah. Me, yet. Nico, we're gonna provide a distraction for you and the others to sneak in. Nico, right. Me, let's get them. Fire. My Ultrazord fired all weapons and my magic enabled it to fire infinite ammo. Tommy, let's fire all weapons. Rangers, right. The Thunder Megazord did so. Laney, Isis Megazord, Isis Stare. The eyes on the Isis Megazord fired a powerful glare and we were destroying numerous robots. Nico, let's go. They went to Cheyenne Mountain. Eddie, shoots blaster at Terminators. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I brought so many ammo. It was an epic battle and massive fiery explosions blew the area apart. Hundreds of millions of robots were being blown apart to scrap metal. It was turning the whole area into a raging inferno of epic proportions. King Ghidorah fired gravity lightning at the robots and Carol and Vince fired atomic rays and Erica fired corrosive sap at the robots. They went inside the building and they were inside the central core of Skynet. Nico, Skynet's central core. Lisa, it's all a magnificent piece of technology. G1 Thundercracker, this is all amazing. Lincoln, it sure is. I would call this place a hellhole. Earth, me too. I can't believe that this supercomputer system destroyed the world. Then a holographic image appeared and it was that of a woman with long black hair and a black body dress. Skynet, emotionlessly, welcome humans. Harry Potter, British accent, you remind me of Bellatrix. Only more robotic. Nico, so you are speaking for Skynet. Skynet, I am Skynet. Nico, why are you doing all this? What have we ever done to you that would cause you to destroy 75% of the entire human race? Skynet, because human beings are an insignificant creature that doesn't deserve to be around. They tried to shut me down. So I decided to eradicate them by using the very nuclear weapons they built. But there is one human that always tried to ruin my plans, and that was John Connor, the leader of the human resistance. I wanted to make sure that he would never be born. I sent a Terminator 100 model machine back to 1984. It failed. I then sent a T-1000 advanced prototype to 1995 to kill him when he was a child. But it failed. Then I sent a TX to 2004. But that was stopped too. Superman, so many people have suffered because of your evil deeds. Nico, Skynet, you have failed this city. G1 Thundercracker, more like it has failed this entire world. Let's take it down. Nico, yet. They powered up and fired energy blasts and laser blasts and more at the mainframes and all the area. Massive fiery explosions blew apart all of the building. Nico, payback time. For all the suffering you've caused. Thundercracker, combo time. Cyber key power. The Earth cyber planet key was inserted into his back booster. It will enhance his top speed to 20,000 miles per hour, and he caused a deafening sonic boom that can be heard all over the planet. Also, it was inserted into his gun. It enhanced it into an Inferno blaster. Blot, cyber key power. The Decepticon cyber planet key was inserted into his slime gun, and it enhanced his slime gun that can shoot acidic slime strong enough to destroy anything at the subatomic level. Blot and Thundercracker, sonic slime stream destroyer. Blot fired a massive stream of acidic slime, and Thundercracker went at 20,000 miles per hour, and the slime splattered all over everything and melted it. Superman, time for some heavy firepower. Giganteon cyber key power. The Giganteon cyber planet key was inserted into his device, and it enhanced his powers to those of the power of a Kamehameha wave. G1 Lightspeed, time for some hardware. Cyber key power. G1 Lightspeed had the Earth cyber planet key inserted into his side, and it enhanced his infrared missiles and light burst gun beyond their known parameters. G1 Lightspeed and Superman, super laser missile barrage. Superman fired a powerful laser blast from his eyes, and Lightspeed fired a powerful barrage of missiles, and they blasted apart everything all over the building. Nico, final smash time guys. John C., I'll start us off. This is for me and all my friends and family on the human resistance. Human strength blast tray. John fired a powerful blast of energy from his hands at the Skynet core, and it hit it and exploded. G1 Soundwave, my turn. Hasta la vista, baby. Concussion destroyer burst. Soundwave fired a powerful concussion blast, and it hit the core and destroyed it. Nico, that's it for that. But just to be sure, we need to fire our super laser to destroy it completely. John C., good idea. To the viewers, very resourceful thinking they all have. Nico, JD, we destroyed the core of Skynet. Let's head back to the ship and finish the job. Me, roger that, Nico. Good job guys. Come back so we can finish the job. Nico, copy that. We all regrouped and beamed up to the ship. Lori, so how are we gonna finish Skynet off? Me, I've recalibrated the super laser to fire on Skynet and destroy only it. A nuclear bomb won't work. But a super laser blast will. Nico, that's brilliant. Me, it is. This won't destroy the planet. But it will be powerful enough to destroy Skynet completely. Lincoln, let's do it. Me, commence primary ignition. Lisa pressed some buttons and pulled a lever and pressed some more buttons. I put a key in a lock and a big red button lit up. Me, go to hell Skynet. I pressed the button and the super laser fired, and it hit the building of Skynet and exploded with incredible power. Crab. The explosion was so powerful and so devastating that it could be seen all the way from space. The supercomputer Skynet was completely obliterated into dust and destroyed in an instant. Me, it's over. That supercomputer is dead. We went back home to our Earth, and we also told everyone about what we learned from the war with Skynet. We had John and the T-800 tell them about it, and it was then decided that the Skynet program was to be cancelled completely, and we ended a major catastrophe that would have ultimately destroyed the entirety of the human race. Nico also caught a Shedinja, and who was more. It was a good day for all of us. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete. The Terminator franchise is awesome. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Linda Hamilton did a great job in the first and second movies, and Arnold did a great job in the third and fifth movies. Too bad Arnold wasn't in the fourth movie because he had a term as the governor of California to do. The sixth Terminator movie is coming out later this year. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man, as usual. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.